done. Bread, bacon, and then also some apples. Bread and bacon because, as I've recently learned, it's impossible to consume eggs without bread and bacon. Hello and welcome to Thursday. You may recall that we woke up Tuesday at 8 p.m. We started a day at 8 p.m. and that's not fun for anyone. And I feel like I can wake up later. Like I can wake up at like 3 or 4 p.m. and I don't really like it, but I can tolerate it. But as soon as I wake up and there's not daylight outside, no, I'm done. I fix it. And that's why we stayed up 27 hours or something like that in order to fix the sleep schedule. And we did. We went to bed at a reasonable time. We woke up at a reasonable time. And I rolled over to Mal and I said, "How does egg sound?" She said, "Well, eggs would be good, but how can we eat eggs if we don't have bacon and toast?" I was like, "I think people eat eggs all the time without bacon." No, we have to have bacon and toast. So I went to the store and got bread and bacon, and Mal wanted some apples as well. So now we're going to start our day at a reasonable time and actually have eggs and bacon and toast. But you're happy.
Yeah.
Sometime later, more food. We've been working on all sorts of stuff today. One of the main things that we got was more Ocarina of Time recorded. Now I'm eating chips and salsa. It's a salsa that's left over from the New Year's party. We had a mild and we had a hot, and not many people ate the hot, and now there's a lot of hot left, and even I don't want the hot. It's the pace hot, and like I can eat it, but it's past the level of enjoyment for me. Like it's just hot enough where I couldn't just sit down and eat an entire thing of salsa. I can only eat a few and then I'm like, this is really hot. So that's unfortunate. I'm eating a little bit and then I'm probably going to be done. Mal is making one of these crazy kits. Poppin' cooking. This is Tenoshi doughnuts. Yeah. We've been getting a lot of food in the mail recently, and I believe these came from Calvin. If they didn't come from Calvin and someone's like, "No, I sent them," then I apologize. We got a bunch of stuff all at once, and I don't 100% sure remember who sent that. But these are little doughnuts, and Mal was in the mood to make them, so you mix some stuff up, put it in a mold. Are they pretty much done? Do you have to...
I gotta do sauces and there's sprinkles.
Oh, okay.
But otherwise, like, they're shaped.
Did they get microwaved or anything?
Nope.
Oh, okay, so they're pretty much ready to go.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot thicker than I think it needs to be. Strawberry. Look, it's a donut.
I mean, it's not a donut. It is some sort of bastardization of a donut, sure, but it is not exactly a donut. Wow.
Yes.
Nice. I think they give you way more sprinkles than your donuts really need, but maybe they really want to mask the flavor of the donut.
And then they made me make this chocolate piping bag.
Oh. Oh, wow, that's good God. Well,
Beautiful.
I mean, it's something. Wow.
Try one?
You know, against my better judgment.
Careful, there's holes in the middle.
Against my better judgment, I might. What that one tastes like. Is it pretty good?
It is a lot better than most of them I've had, like for these kits.
Oh, that's good.
You want chocolate or vanilla?
I mean, you know what you're getting into with these things.
Yeah.
They're cute.
Look how cute it is.
The idea is that you're making something cute. The idea is not that you are making a donut. It is that you're making something cute.
I can pretend.
And it's cute, but it tastes like a slightly flavored sponge that someone put like a dollop of Hershey's syrup on. Like, that's what that tasted like. That was not the consistency in any way, shape, or form of a donut. It was like a sponge, and you know that. Yeah, it's a little different. The final thing we're doing today is hanging up a light, a very special light, a light that is used to light this room for Q&As and then eventually streams. It was the thing I was hoping that we would get to when I talked about it yesterday. The light itself is...
over here.
It's that thing. It's that LED panel. And we've got this thing, which is a wall mount. And I went ahead and drilled the holes and put the anchors in because only 2 of these are in the stud. And it's going to sit here, and the light will be here. And whenever we do Q&As, there will be actual light in here, so we don't have to always drag those big lights in here, because to be honest, that's a pain. And also, there's not really enough room in here for that. So I've got this thing, and with any luck, this will work. I got them drilled in. Things went smoothly. Just making sure they're tight. And it looks like it. So, at this point, I just put the light on. And put this thing on. There we go. And now I tighten this. That's it. It's kind of I guess a bizarre looking thing. But it produces a lot of light. We've hooked it up before we had the mount up, obviously. And it makes a lot of light. So I'll hook it up so you can see what it does. Power. So that is the light. And it has a dial on it. And it gets really, really bright. Yeah. And then it has the scrim on it. So I guess you could take that off and...
It comes with a yellow scrim too, an amber one.
Yeah, in case you want warm light. But yeah, that's it. It's a lot of light.
God, turn it down.
I don't remember exactly what we paid for this, but it wasn't bad. There was a few that I had been looking at, and then I talked to Jeff, who not only is the person I go to for computer stuff, I also talked to him for like photography, lighting, especially lighting. He has big professional lights, and I asked him what we should do, and he recommended this. So we went with this. And he actually was saying that we might want to consider getting 2, because he wasn't really sure like exactly how bright it was going to be. I figured we'd go with 1. If we needed another one, we could. But yeah, I think it's fine.
Ah.
If I turn the lights off here, like that thing makes it bright, very, very bright. And what's cool is that the lights that we actually have in here are they're daylight bulbs. They're clear light. It's not your typical tungsten yellow light. So we can actually keep the lights on if we want. We keep both of them on. We don't have to like worry about, oh, that's yellow and that's daylight. No, it's all LED daylight in here, which took some getting used to.
Yeah, it did.
Honestly, but now I'm used to it. It felt very. Whenever we first got those bulbs, it felt cold and dead in here. I think Mao, you'd agree.
Mm-hmm.
Like for a week, maybe it just felt. It didn't feel like a house, if you would. But like after we spent a majority of our time in this room, and we adjusted to it, and then it was fine.
I think it'll help once we get some more art on the wall.
Yeah.
We did hang one thing today besides this.
Oh, we did. Yeah. Go
Here,
show
take
that.
this.
Yeah, you're sitting. Yeah, we put this up on the wall. We put the silver play button. So now we actually have a spot for that. The other thing that we spent a large amount of time doing is we actually cleaned this room. And I don't know if people are going to be able to really tell that, but we did. We unpacked a bunch of boxes because we had ordered a bunch of cases and put those on the shelves. There was a bunch of stuff over here we cleaned up. This entire corner
and the coffee table
was just piled with stuff since we moved in. There was a box there that had just been there since we moved in. The coffee table was a mess. So it took us several hours, but we cleaned this room. And I'm pretty happy about that.
Me too. I want stuff there on the walls and stuff there.
Yeah, we're always so busy that it's hard to then make the time to like clean up Like if something gets really bad, like that corner over there was just piled with stuff that had been there since we moved in October. And it was one of those things, like, it wasn't directly in the way, so I was like, we'll deal with it later. Well, it took like 6 months. 6 months?
Yeah.
We've lived here 6 months?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
That's wild. It still feels like we've been here for like a month.
Yeah.
And we've been here for half a year. Wow. Anyway, you know, that stuff wasn't in the way, so it was like, I'll get to it later, but later was a long, long time later. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'm pretty excited about this. It looks a little weird, but it's not a big deal, and it swivels, you know, so it can be pushed out of the way or whatever if we don't want it in the way. But it produces a lot of light, and I'm pretty happy with it. I will, for the record, so I can tell you, because someone's going to want to know. This is the Fovitec, F-O-V-I-T-E-C, Studio Pro S600D, if you're interested in that. The mount, I have no idea. I just searched like studio mount or something, and it was, I think, less than $20 on Amazon, which wasn't bad. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?